Drone maker Garuda Aerospace has recently committed 100 crores to develop a drone city in Amarawati in Andhra Pradesh that's intended to be developed as a hub for drone technology. Now, the initiative aims to bolster drone innovation to attract talent and place India at the forefront of drone technology. Garuda Aerospace, remember, ladies and gentlemen, was founded in 2015 by Agnishwar Jayaprakash. It's a Chennai-based Indian drone startup that specializes in design, manufacturing, training and drone as a service. These are some of the offerings of the startup. They cater to the agriculture sector, defense, mining, surveillance and military are some of the other sectors that the company is focusing on. So let's welcome then Mr. Agnishwar Jayaprakash. He's the founder and CEO of Garuda Aerospace. Thank you very much, Mr. Jayaprakash, for joining us here on ET Now.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, Mr. Jayaprakash, tell us more about this 100 crore worth of investment that you're putting in to develop a drone city in Amarawati. Why have you chosen Amarawati as a sector to develop drone technology? And what's in the works to plan that drone city? Are you looking at any external investments or partnerships perhaps to develop this overall city for drone manufacturing?
Yes, ma'am. I think the drone city has always been an amazing passion project of Garuda Aerospace and also for the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. When they held the Andhra Pradesh Drone Summit in October, they were very passionate towards having a central hub for the drone ecosystem because it has a lot of manufacturing, service providers, as well as after-sales support services, data centers, any form of AI and ML integration into drones to make them more effective. All of these aspects go into the drone city. Our fundamental goal in terms of developing this city was to ensure that a center of excellence is created where we could bring in tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 manufacturers. The manufacturers of both not just drones, but also the subsystems and component level manufacturing, which will result in a lot of jobs, but also a lot of control from cybersecurity, and also an indigenization push will really help drive the drone sector to the next generation. And I believe that it's very, very important that we maintain control and also with a lot of progressive government initiatives that have come out with production link incentive, the Namo Drone DD scheme, a loan for drones, progressive drone rules in 2021, the sector has eased and it is great time to be invested into the drone space as well. So we felt that over the next couple of years, Garuda Aerospace has committed the sum of about 100 crore rupees. And the reason why we chose this place was I believe that it's a very nice central location. It is a lot of export of drones in the next couple of years. So we believe from a strategic perspective, location-wise, and at the same time, we are able to acquire land at a much cheaper price. I think that all in all, this is going to be a very, very progressive move. And our goal ultimately is to transform India into a global drone hub by 2030 as envisioned by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji.
Right. Mr. Jayaprakash, when you talk about this 100 crores worth of investment to develop Amarawati into a drone city, and you speak about, using the exports opportunity as well. So which geographies are you particularly targeting? And do you have any targets that you've set up domestically for drone manufacturing in Amarawati? And I want to also pick the first question that I asked you here. Are there any partnerships that you're looking at forging? Are you looking at any additional funding? And because 100 crores, do you think that's going to be enough?
I think it is always a step in the right direction, ma'am. Of course, it is not just going to be us who are going to be investing. We are looking at a lot of other partners to come in onto these ambitious projects, both domestic as well as globally. Garuda Aerospace is already partnered with foreign giants like Lockheed Martin, Thales, Elbit Systems, Cognizant Technologies, and several others who are very interested in the drone space. And you've also seen plenty of investments that have happened. There are already 3 public limited companies into the drone space. Garuda aims to go IPO as well. We've recently raised about 100 crores in our series round. We are preparing really well for our public issue as well in the next couple of months. And I believe that overall, if you take a look at how the drone sector and industry has evolved in the last 4 to 5 years, because of the progressive government initiatives, as well as plenty of other startups who are doing really well, we have identified very niche use cases it is not just being used in defense. Drones are now part of a variety of different multi-billion-dollar industries and sectors like precision agriculture, like industry inspection, mining, plenty of areas where I believe that drones are going to add tremendous value. And that is what is fueling this astronomical growth. In fact, Garuda has ballooned in terms of its revenue from 2 crores in 2020-21 to 15 crores in 21-22 to 47 crores in 22-23 to 109 crores in 23-24. And this past year, we closed at 122 crores. And we've profitable for the last 4 years. So we have a very good understanding of how the sector is evolving consistently. And we believe that we are going to make the next strides. And I think any form of progressive and ambitious projects needs a leader in the drone space. And we really believe that Garuda Aerospace has all it takes in terms of foreign partnerships, in terms of local partnerships. We recently invested in a indigenous defense drone startup in Zupa Technologies as well. We
Yes.
have a very keen understanding in having served over 400 clients, having
Mr.
sold over
Jayaprakash,
4,000 drones.
that's what I was going to talk to you about your investment in a deep tech startup that's called Zupa. Give us a sense of what you're looking at with respect to this partnership, and of course, you're looking at consolidating your position in the drone ecosystem as well. But help us understand how the synergies of the two companies are expected to come together.
I think Zupa specializes in cyber-secured drones in its indigenous flight controller and electronic components that make the heart and soul of the drone in terms of ensuring that it commands and it cannot be hacked. And that's a very, very important aspect of drones, especially in the defense sector. And we really believe that Zupa's management has a very common vision as Garuda Aerospace. We want to make sure that indigenization is promoted in all fronts. And we wanted to push for Make in India drones, not just in the hardware and the production, but also in the software and cyber security to make our drones hack proof, especially in the border locations. We've also identified several other startups in this space. We have partnered with Tata Elxsi, with HFCL, some of the larger giants, in fact, contract manufacturing partnerships with HAL and BEML in the past to enable a faster scale for companies like Garuda Aerospace, because we have served over 400 clients, we have sold over 4,000 drones, we have flown over 10 lakh flight hours. We really need a lot more partners, collaborators to take this to the next level. And I think that is the reason why we are very keenly evaluating a lot of other drone startups, especially in the defense space, to place a strategic investment. And we believe that the pie is so large that all of us can coexist and really flourish together.
Absolutely, Mr. Ajay Prakash, but you're doing rather well given the kind of numbers that you've spoken to us about your revenue figures from 2 crores in 2021 to 109 crores in 23-24. That's a huge feat, and you already have a fleet of about 7,000 drones that are deployed in the agri sector alone. But what else is in the works so far as your future plans are concerned? Which sectors will be looking at entering into?
We've already commenced a lot of mining operations. We backed projects with the Odisha Mining Corporation for the last couple of years. We also bagged new contracts with the Gujarat mines, the Jharkhand mines, the CMPDI. So that is going to be a very critical use case apart from agriculture that we're looking into. Defense, we've also come up with a very state-of-the our defense facility, manufacturing of over 16 parts, subsystems, and components will be taking place at Garuda Aerospace. We're very excited. The Honorable Minister for State of Defense has consented to inaugurate the facility as well. We are looking at trying to also export drones. We recently bagged orders from the US and 4 other countries. We feel that now that there are good, trade issues that are going on, but a good part of what Garuda has done is that we have generated a very, very successful business model. And this business model is very easy for us to replicate in certain countries which are looking at indigenization. And we feel that that same model can be replicated, especially in countries like US. We are partnering with MIT in Boston and looking at setting up a fully owned subsidiary in the US as well. We also feel that in certain sectors like the consumer drone segment, our drone has done exceptionally well. We've also looked at onboarding a lot of dealers and distributors to take on a lot of reselling of these products. And with our brand ambassador being Mahendra Singh
Right.
Dhoni, we have a very,
Right.
very good advantage in terms of a recall value amongst
Hmm.
clients, both B2B as well as B2C. Traditionally, drones have been a B2G sector, a lot
Absolutely.
of government contracts, but Garuda has done
Absolutely.
exceptionally well in enabling a lot of private players as well as individuals, rural entrepreneurs in the deepest pockets of the country to
Right.
get invested into drones. And that's our advantage.
Absolutely.